How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Helps out, means a ton. We gotta get in, start talking about how strong Zoro is post Rooftop. And I guess we will probably sort of get an answer to this coming soon, because right now we're waiting for Zoro to be healed up by the miracle drug. And they've pretty much said that, yeah, this is gonna take you back to full. You're good. You're gonna feel great. It's just later, when it wears off, you're gonna get like double whammy. So, I mean, you would assume that we are going to see full power Zoro here. So, I want to talk about it now. Oh, and keep in mind real quick before we get into this, I haven't put like days of thought into this. I haven't like written down Zoro versus and then a bunch of other different characters and tried to analyze all of the different ones and really make sure this is nice and neat and tight. No. I didn't go through all this. This is just kind of thoughts off the dome. Where do we think he could be at? So when you do get triggered, if you do get triggered, just relax. I'm not taking a dead center spot on this one. All right? Let's get into it. Hope you guys have fun. And obviously the biggest reason why this is a question to me that I want answered, not only because I'm a fan, but also because, well, the scar and the stalling out that big ol' combo attack. I'm not going to say block. I'm going to say stall. I completely understand he didn't fully block the whole thing. He got teleported out of there. But still, Kid. Eustace Captain Kid. Somebody I have a feeling does not just throw out compliments very often. Complimented Zoro on that. So, I mean, that's still a big deal. So, those two things kind of make me want to know, how strong is he? Where does he stack up? And first thing I'm going to say, considering they had a little tussle in Dressrosa, could Fujitora scar Kaido? Probably not. But, however, I'm just saying that means Zoro has stronger sword cuts. As a pure swordsman, no devil fruit, no nothing involved. Just pure, how deadly is the swing of their sword. I'm saying, yes, Zoro is above Fujitora at this point. Now, Fujitora's got a pretty crazy devil fruit. So, a one-on-one fight between Zoro and Fujitora, that's a different question. I don't exactly know how that would go. That would have a lot to deal with whether or not Zoro would be able to muscle through the gravity. Does the gravity affect Zoro's sword cuts? I would think no. I wouldn't think those things are affected by gravity, but I guess maybe they could be. So if that's the case, then the gravity fruit could easily throw off the sword cuts, even if Zoro's like, oh, I just have to dodge backward or to the side and cut, and it'll be okay. I can work with this. If they affect that, that makes it even worse for my guy. So I don't know about that. Honestly, I don't think Fujitora and Zoro is a good matchup for Zoro, somebody like a pure swordsman. I don't think that's really a great idea. But anyway, we might come back to that later. But I am saying, yeah, Zoro can cut better than Fujitora. Doesn't necessarily mean he can beat him, but he can cut better than him. If you put Fujitora in Zoro's spots during the Rooftop, I don't think Fujitora is scarring Kaido with just his sword. I don't think he's doing that. I don't think Fujitora has a sword strike that is strong enough to do that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's way better with the sword than I'm giving him credit for. I mean, I think he's up there on pure swordsmanship. But I think Zoro has overpassed him. With this being said, who has Zoro not surpassed when it comes to pure swordsmanship? Because, I mean, that's pretty much all Zoro does. Mihawk has not surpassed Mihawk. I would not say he has surpassed Shanks on pure swordsmanship, even though I feel like Shanks works with his haki a lot more than Zoro does. But still, Shanks is staying above him. Shiryu, probably going to keep him above Zoro. I mean, he's older than Zoro. He was, Magellan's, at least close to Magellan's equal. Back pre-time skip. That's a big gap that Zoro has to, and assumingly, Shiryu's been getting stronger being on the Blackbeard crew. He would almost have to be getting stronger. So yeah, gonna put Shiryu over him too. I don't know if there's really anybody else. I mean, Ben Beckman is probably stronger than Zoro still, but he's not a swordsman. I'm gonna come back to this. Let's go back a little ways. Doflamingo. Zoro stronger than Doflamingo now? I'm gonna say yeah. I am gonna say yes. He is stronger than Doflamingo at this point. Not by a lot, but honestly, yeah, the gap between Luffy and Doflamingo during Dressrosa was not huge. I do think, obviously, Doflamingo was stronger than Luffy during Dressrosa. Yes, Luffy needed a ton of help to get past him. After getting Future Sight and all of that, I think Luffy was probably stronger than him. If he would have gone back to Dressrosa and had the events replay again after leaving Whole Cake, I think Luffy would be just fine. Zoro, we know, is never that far behind Luffy. Now, with the Rooftop events, I feel like Luffy took a bigger jump than Zoro did. So yeah, that's kind of a different discussion. Zoro getting Enma and all the stuff he's shown us on the Rooftop. And here's the thing that made me think about Doflamingo versus Zoro. We have this panel from Dressrosa. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. This panel from Onigashima. One of those is an Ichidai Sansen Daisen Sakai. The other is a Flying Dragon Blade. Those attacks are not supposed to be equal, and they look maybe not equal to me, but a Flying Dragon Blaze from Rooftop Zoro and post-Rooftop Zoro looking pretty close to an Ichidai Sansen Daisen Sakai from Dressrosa Zoro. We are kind of in a completely different ballpark of monster. I mean, I'm just saying. That, and I highly doubt that Doflamingo's scarring Kaido. I highly doubt it. If you put him in Zoro's spot on the Rooftop, I don't think that's happening. We're going to just keep running him through Luffy's stuff. Luffy's next biggest opponent in a full-fledged fight. Katakuri. This is where I'm going to step on some toes if I say Zoro is stronger than Katakuri. Which is okay because I'm not going to say that. I don't feel like you need Future Sight to beat Katakuri. But I feel like if you do not have it, you are at a severe disadvantage and you kind of need to at least generally outclass Katakuri to beat him if you do not have that. Zoro, as far as we can tell, doesn't really have Future Sight. And I also wouldn't say Zoro outclasses Katakuri. Katakuri has a much more malleable fighting style and fighting capabilities. That wasn't supposed to be a joke. That wasn't supposed to be a joke because of Mochi, malleable, whatever. Anyway, I think in a one-on-one fight, Katakuri's beating Zoro. I think Katakuri in most situations is a better fit than Zoro. I also think Zoro has a little bit of an edge when it comes to trying to scar Kaido compared to somebody like Katakuri because, well, swords are really good at cutting and scarring things. This is the reason Luffy knocked Kaido on his back instead of giving him a scar, because he punched him. Punches don't usually leave scars. I guess you punch really, really, really right through. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think right around Katakuri level, maybe a little bit below, is probably a good spot for Zoro. At least right now, post Rooftop. If I'm trying to be like, hold myself back as a Zoro fan and not go crazy like we want to do as Zoro fans. I admit, I want to go crazy sometimes. I want to get on camera and be like, nah, Katakuri, smack. Nah, Fujitora, smack. Everybody, smack. I don't, like, okay. I want to do that. I want Zoro to be that guy. But honestly, I try to be very level-headed in most things, and honestly, I don't think Zoro is as overpowered as a lot of people try to make him out to be a lot of times. He does have his spot on the power system in the story. He's there for a reason, okay? Everybody has their place. Zoro's place is not to be the strongest person in the story. It's to be the strongest swordsman in the story. But we're not there yet. So, that's why we're still sticking around Katakuri level, maybe a little bit below. Maybe if you want to, maybe a little bit above. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get mad if you say it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I didn't trigger anybody too terribly much with this. I don't think this is an insane thought. Honestly, this seems actually kind of reasonable to me. But I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. I'm out.